When Zohran Mamdani threw his hat into the ring for New York City mayor last year, most people thought he was just a long shot. He was a 33-year-old South Asian Muslim, a self-described democratic socialist facing a political machine that's been running on autopilot for decades. Even the New York Times editorial board told voters to steer clear of him. And let's not forget, the guy standing in his way was the former governor, Andrew Cuomo. Talk about a David and Goliath story. But Mamdani didn't back down. He made affordability the heart of his campaign, talking about rent, transit, and childcare, stuff regular New Yorkers actually worry about. But that didn't stop his critics from trying to define him by his identity. Wild rumors spread. He'd bring Islamic law to the city, he supports terrorism, he's anti-Semitic. There were even smear ads exaggerating the length of his beard, painting him as a monster. Mamdani said it himself, "There are a lot of concerns based on a caricature of myself. New Yorkers have had to deal with more than $30 million spent to smear and slander me." But here's the twist. New Yorkers didn't buy it. When the dust settled after the first round of ranked choice voting, Mamdani had 44% of the ballots, more than any of the 11 candidates, and miles ahead of Cuomo. He's on track to become not just the youngest mayor in over 100 years, but also the first Muslim and Indian American to lead the nation's largest city. Of course, his victory has rattled the Democratic Party. Some top Dems praised him, but none would go so far as to endorse him. And the attacks kept coming, especially around accusations of anti-Semitism, mostly based on his criticism of Israel and the phrase, "globalize the Intifada." Mamdani didn't shy away. He clarified, that's not language he uses, and his views on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict are about universal human rights. He promised to protect Jewish New Yorkers from hate and violence, and for many of his Jewish supporters, the attacks were just bad faith smears. So how did he pull it off? Simple grit, social media savvy, and relentless organizing. He started off polling in the single digits, but he hustled, on the ground, online, everywhere. He brought in new voters, especially young folks, and built a movement that couldn't be ignored. Now the big question is, can he actually deliver on his bold ideas like free public transit and expanded childcare? Even Mamdani admits he'll need state support, and Governor Hochul hasn't exactly rolled out the welcome mat. But he's got some receipts. After all, he helped kick off New York City's first fare-free bus pilot. If nothing else, his win proves that progressive reform isn't just a fantasy, it's possible, even in the face of relentless opposition. So what's the lesson here? Don't underestimate the power of resilience, especially when it's fueled by a city that refuses to be defined by fear or smear campaigns. Zohran Mamdani's story isn't just about winning an election, it's about what happens when you show up, fight back, and refuse to let someone else write your story.